Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video about EOS being the social infrastructure. What I mean by that is that EOS will be the foundational layer for the social infrastructure that, normally we've been neglecting physical infrastructure of our societies for far too long in the U.S. But we've been mostly focused on physical infrastructure, and obviously can't even keep up with that, and it's crumbling. So what we need to do is come together. We've seen through things like the pandemic this year, all the different types of responses, whether it's stimulus or PPE or testing or any of the stuff, monetary, any of the stuff that goes along with responding to things like this has been a complete disaster, simply because they haven't done anything like this in so long. So what needs to happen is, globally now, they need to come up with a commission to come together to agree on some standards of global, standards of things. There's already standards for like manufacturing and weights and shipping and all that kind of stuff. So they need to come together, and EOS can be that foundational layer of the social infrastructure, because you can have companies and governments across the world running BP nodes and implementing EOS open protocol software, and understand that it's secure and reliable, and basically all the things that made the responses about 2020 bad could be eliminated by implementing EOS. And just blockchain in general, more secure. We would know if somebody tested positive right then and there. It would be on the blockchain, so you'd be able to go back and literally look. Those kind of things wouldn't be able to be spoofed. Not at least like you could physically, not even that they necessarily are, but that we need to reliably be able to depend on just the basic systems of societies, so that when we have things like catastrophes, whether it's hurricanes or earthquakes or just unrest in general, or things like pandemics, will be ready to at least support the base infrastructure of society still, and be able to rebuild and be able to respond and adapt much quicker to the face of adversity and what we have to deal with. And so I think that, especially like the companies and governments all using EOS, they would just use EOS based technology and software for the social infrastructure, and it would just be, it would be known as that. And I think that people aren't really taking that into consideration, and that could prove to be very lucrative as well, because there's an obvious need, obvious demand, a product to fill it, and it's super cheap and ready. So it's like one of the perfect opportunities, almost like you would imagine like a unicorn type of investment. But EOS really will hold the fabric of society together and allow for core businesses to continue to operate and continue to facilitate operations that are necessary while still being safe and all that fun stuff. So I think EOS is really going to shine and come through and surprise people in so many ways that they don't even realize what this technology is capable of, and it's really going to just start blowing them away real soon. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.